Hey, what's up? It's Akie checking in here with another video. Welcome to video 3 of the 30-day wholesaling real estate challenge. And today what we're going to talk about is kind of a little bit of what we talked about yesterday in terms of excuse making and just having the right mindset. We're going to go even further into it in terms of minimalization in your wholesale real estate business. Now, this is not ideal by any stretch, but I'm going to show you guys basically how you can have a wholesaling business generate thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars straight from your phone. So if you think that you can't do it, literally just see how simple I make it. And yeah, let's go into the phone.
All right, so welcome to, honestly, this is being shot after the fact, but I don't know how in the hell I forgot about this app. This app is Zillow. If you haven't used Zillow before, basically what Zillow allows you to do is it allows you to pull up not the most accurate ARVs, but it allows you to get a feel of the values in a specific area. So definitely download Zillow. Without further ado, the rest of the video.
All right, so welcome to my phone. A lot of people make wholesaling from your phone a lot harder than it is. They make wholesaling virtually a lot harder than it is, and I will teach you how to do wholesaling virtually in another video. If you're liking this video, please do me a favor, go ahead and hit the like button, because this is something that I'm doing, taking time out of my business to kind of show you the ropes in terms of using all the tools, tactics. If you like this 30-day series, yeah, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Basically, during this 30 days, I'm going to be going through valuable tips to help you get your first deal if you haven't got one yet. So today we're going to be looking at the first 8. I want you to look at the first 8 apps that I have on my phone, the top apps that will help you do wholesaling. All right, now a lot of you guys might be thinking some of these apps look familiar. That's a good thing. A couple of other ones, excuse me, are apps that are unique to someone who's in the business and who's wholesaling. So let's start with the first one. The first one is a calendar. The second one is my personal choice of CRM, and I'll let you know why. The third one is the email. The fourth one is something that you can use to basically see which campaigns are the best, which ones are the worst, and what you should change, and vice versa. The fifth is going to be a social network. The sixth is something that you can use to basically sign and get out contracts and get them back for sellers that are far away, for title companies that you don't feel like going to. The other one is just kind of like if a Dropbox is somewhere something you can store contracts, pictures, and other valuable data. And then the last but not least one is the one that will basically be your decision-making tool, let you know if you have a deal or not. So let's get into it. There's a lot more of the apps. If you do know of other apps that are valuable in terms of being a wholesale, in terms of being a real estate investor, please drop them in the comment box below. But let's get into this. The first one is something that you can use as just a couple of things. You can use it as basically an appointment setter. You can use it as a just something that will allow you to see what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, basically help you be more productive, stay more organized, and all that nice stuff. So in order to set up an appointment, I'm not going to insult your intelligence. You go to the actual date of the appointment, you select the plus button, vice versa, type in John Doe appointment, and that simple with location, you put the location. That way when you're typing in blah blah blah, wherever you're going, it will automatically you just be able to press it, pretty much a turnkey. You'll be able to get to your appointment much quicker without getting in the car and start typing while you're texting, because I tell you what, that is very dangerous. Actually, it's very important. A lot of people sleep on this, but it's very important to go ahead and do the appointments and go ahead and have all that information ready, because if you're doing 12 to 25 appointments a week, You don't want to sit there and plug in every single thing when you could be on the road driving, getting to where you need to get to, and getting those contracts before another wholesaler or another investor gets to it. So the second one, the CRM. Now I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking like, why in the hell are you using this Bobo CRM? It's called Zoho actually. So don't be calling my app Bobo, but no, this app is it's very useful to me because it's simple. You know, I like simple. A lot of people make this business a lot more complicated than it needs to be. At the end of the day, what you're doing is you're getting a motivated seller who wants to sell to get you to sign, get that agreement, that contract, and you're going to go ahead and get that to an end buyer. That is the most valuable thing in all of real estate and also in all of business. Getting that value captured into that sheet of paper and then turning around and getting it to someone who is gonna, because without you, where's he getting the deals from? He's getting it from the MLS. He's getting it from, he is somebody that, is an investor. They put their money towards the tools, materials, the contractors and things like that. Where you, on the other hand, put your money into the marketing. And we're going to talk about that in another app, okay? But anyways, this app is pretty good for me. It's pretty simple. See, you got your feeds right there. Don't pay attention to that. This is just old news. So you're not going to go into the leads. You might get my leads. So this is my, this is my baby right here, and I look at what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. Keeps me pretty much organized. I rather use this CRM instead of a calendar, but that's just me. Sends me notifications, everything I need to know on a day-to-day basis, so I stay organized. Next one, again, I'm not going to insult you with what the heck a Gmail is. Basically, that Gmail is where you're going to be talking to sellers, talking to title companies, along with your phone, obviously, but we're on the phone. I'm not going to, talk about that. Let's move on to the next one. Let's talk about CallRail here. CallRail. CallRail is something that I've actually purchased early this year or maybe late last year, and it's changed my business forever. The reason why I say that is because it actually allowed me to take a step back and be able to focus more on my business instead of focusing, on where each number was coming from. So if you are doing several different campaigns, I remember in my first video where I was talking about, split testing and seeing what worked, as opposed to, following what already works. You don't know what works, then, split testing is key. Or if you're trying to see, where your numbers coming from in terms of bandit signs, or you're trying to see if it's coming from Craigslist or Facebook, this CallRail app is so valuable. That's where you want to go. I'm not going to press into it because it'll be a mess in there. All right, next one, Connected Investors. This app is like low key. Not a lot of people know about this app. Well, actually, you know what? If you're an investor, you probably get ads bombarded on you because you're on YouTube right now. You're getting ads bombarded to you, asking you to, lend and things like that. But this is actually like exactly what the word says, Connected Investors. Look at all these investors out here with properties that they have under contract that they're trying to get rid of. So chances are you can do virtual deals. And if you haven't done your first deal yet, I mean, it's up to you. You're a grown person. I don't suggest doing that as your first deal. I suggest you doing something in your backyard so you know exactly what's going on, the dynamics and things like that. But look at all that, man. Also, this app allows you to, add properties, get funding, which I don't recommend. I hear it's pretty expensive. Pose questions you have. It's kind of like Bigger Pockets, but I think it's more personable. And yeah, so this app is pretty dope. Look at that, 124 investors near me. So let's move on. The next one, DocuSign. DocuSign is something that I want all of you to download right now. And if you're not downloading that, then I'd suggest you to download an app like that, something where you can do e-signatures. That is going to allow you to do, a lot of people are hitting up the absentee list that I'm talking to. I told you guys I was talking to several people in terms of doing deals and getting their first deal, under contract and things like that. So DocuSign is going to be very useful for you to send out those documents, get them signed same day while they could be in California and you're in Virginia, or you could be in Texas, they could be in Maine, things like that. People do move. People aren't able to get to you in the amount of time that you would need to get, you want to get your money in. So why do the snail mail? It's 2018, people. Do the DocuSign. Another one, Drive. That is probably, this one is another one that I use on a day-to-day basis. In terms of having VAs do work for me, I can literally look over the shoulder, see exactly what's been done by someone else. Also, I use that with other partners that I have that, we're working on different deals and different leads that we want to, change the status of, or we want to say that this is what we want to offer on this property and the like. Everything is pretty much kept organized under that Drive right there. Spreadsheets, documents, pictures for different properties that we're looking at, and very useful. If you're not using it, please use it, abuse it. It's free. Why not? The last but not least, the calculator. The calculator is something that you're going to use to make your decisions. You do your ARVs from here. You do your profits from here. Nothing else need to be said about the calculator. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you like the video, go ahead and like the damn video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm dropping 30 days straight of valuable content helping you get your first deal. 30 ways to get 30 days, 30 ways to get your first deal, man. Just little tidbits, pieces that I've learned so far to get to where I've gotten to. Not as far as I want to get to, but I've done quite a few deals so far. So and I got quite a few under contract right now. Actively in the business, dropping valuable tools for people to get their first deal. So yeah, if you got any questions at all, please hit me up in the description box below. Like the video, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace.